Begin.
Don't expect me to be.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Player one has the life lead. Gets the jump in. That's the jump in they were looking for. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat? Goes for the super art? KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That drive impact is blocked. Player two really suffered there in the corner for a while. How can they avoid being put there this round? Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Springs forward with a drive rush. Player one can't use it. They're going for the super art?
Not good enough.
Big throws. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Hits them with a stop and drop. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. How did they read that throw? Scrapping it out up close. Burnout activates. Good decision with that throw. Okay, here we go. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters have burned out. Sets up with the jump in. In attack, how did they anticipate that jump in? Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Smart play with the throw. The attack is parried. Goes to the overdrive. Stands firm and blocks the drive.
My turn.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Impacts are no drive rush to keep it going. All right, what's coming up next? Digs in deep to get that drive. KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. Will this super art connect? The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it.
Bet that hurt.
Wow, that's some big time damage there. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Damn.
Hits him with a stop and bop. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do? There's an overdrive shorty. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna see a comeback? Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff.
Ryu wins.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Special match. Fighting round. Special greatest match. Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Show me everything you have.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Oh, with the grab. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Player one with the life lead. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. What are they thinking here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up? Will this super art connect? Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That drive impact doesn't get through. Impact's a no-go. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Both fighters brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both fighters planning something? Side switch in the corner. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Going in? Looks like crowns him from above. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Great match. Special online. Arcade versus special match. Arcade versus arcade. Practice versus online. Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
This. Come on. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Starts off zoning with fireball. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Player 1 KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Absorb lands a punish counter for the first hit. Throws them to negate the block. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive recovers, experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gear. This is a very precarious situation. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Connects with the throw. Both hit the drive. Super Art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. The low's blocked. They're spacing. This is gonna hurt. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 bends it on the fireball. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets the jump in. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Not so fast. Throws them to negate the block. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Who's gonna make a move? So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Oh, easy tech. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Solid throw tech. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. From up above. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up, reads their mind and techs the throw. Anything could happen here. Throws a fireball. A quick breather. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. It's been a fight, so both players decide to stand down and catch their breath. Both players all KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The throw whiffs. Gets the counter hit throw. Throw escape. There's a change of sides. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Super Art on hits them with a stop and bop. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Jumps up, picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Uses the gig for a Super Art. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Bet that hurt.
Using the they're going for the Super Art. The Super doesn't hit. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Knew the throw was coming. Throws him. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What are they gonna do? Oh my God, what's gonna happen? What? How did they read that throw? They both decide to flatline them. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Ready. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. Definitely saw that counter coming. Opts for the throw. The low heavy hits. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Look converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Jumps in. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Looking for a chance. Goes for the throw. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Throws them. Oh, there's the counter we wanted. Jumps up, turning it right up with the super. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home.